Hello, everyone. I know it's been a really long time, but I really need to get this message across to as many people as we can before time runs out. I want to talk about the City of Dallas Redistricting. Uh, Try to be really quick about this. Of course, I have a lot to talk about redistricting. So we'll try to be on as much as we can about this issue. So turning from the DISD, and I know we should have talked about DISD, but we could do that another time. Anyways, of course, in my little cozy dorm room, I got the chance to see the meeting live today. A lot of things came up, and a lot of really scary things that was just so scary. Let me tell you one. One, I did get a chance to see the maps. There's one map that was made from Dwayne Caraway, Deputy Pro Tem Tenell Atkins, who's actually my councilman back home. Also, I believe it was probably someone else. It was someone else. Carolyn Davis, there you go. They put one map out there, which, of course, yes, there is the big problem right now with the black seats. They're 4 right now. You're going down to 3, and really, at this rate with the numbers, it just won't happen. It just won't. It won't. It just won't. I mean, it just can't happen. The numbers speak for themselves. It puts all of South Dallas in gerrymandering mode. All 4 districts were gerrymandering. And I was really scared about that. And my dream, my nightmare came true, where we actually had people who wanted that map. There was actually people who wanted gerrymandered districts so that blacks can have 4 seats in the table. You can't have that. You really can't have that if you're going to gerrymander. If you're going to have compact districts, black people can have their seats. But I am more about compactness for the city and for every entity, school board, community college, the state senate, representatives, everything. And that's pretty much what I stand for when it comes to redistricting. I was so amazed that people really want to have gerrymandered districts, and I think another issue is people are not educated enough to realize that gerrymandering is wrong. It is wrong, it is wrong, and it is wrong, and it is still wrong as of, well, ever since it existed. My other big scare, it's really scary. It's almost like Jeff Warren's and what he's doing. That's how scary it is, and that's how people think about that. And it has happened, and we've seen people who did that. One person did come up from Raleigh, I believe that's where he is from, wanting to keep Kleberg-Rylie in District 8, which basically keeps the gerrymander, keeps it all the way down to the Redbird area. And then this guy just bashes the mayor. He bashes the mayor, bringing up Bill Betts' plan. Okay, he could have brought any kind of map. He said anybody could make up something. That's what he wanted, and he did that. And criticizing the mayor to bring up a compact district map that keeps Dallas with compactness, that's got to be the most ridiculous thing you could ever criticize the mayor. Well, criticizing the mayor for giving everyone a minute, no, that's one thing. But bringing it for a map, so that makes no sense. Kleberg should be with Pleasant Grove because it's more of compactness. I've said this again. We have the numbers here in Kleberg where it boosts the numbers in Pleasant Grove. You take a look at all those precincts, a lot of Hispanic numbers are in 40 and 50% in the 50% range. They make up the majority, and I think that those people don't even realize the demographics that they have here. We're better off with Pleasant Grove, of course. Me as well as many other people I know down there. They shop in Pleasant Grove. They eat in Pleasant Grove. We shop for groceries in Pleasant Grove even. Our church is there. Of course, the majority of Hispanics are Catholic. And so, what do? They go to church in Pleasant Grove. That's where the Catholic Church is. That's where it is. They take DART to there. The bus line that goes down to Kleberg goes to the Buckner station. Really, I would really ask these people if they even shop in Southwest Dallas. Most likely they won't. They're probably going to say no. They probably do their shopping in Mesquite, Botch Springs, Signal. Well, that's fine. That's what a lot of people do. That is fine. But it just gives me chills to my body that people in gerrymandered districts want to be in gerrymandered districts, which is really, really scary. It's like the term where the people raiding Jeb Warren's compound, all those girls who were brainwashed that loving an older man is good. That's how scary gerrymandering is. I'm sorry I have to use this, but I gotta bring this point up. I really have to bring this point up. And map 3, plan 3, Bill Betson's plan is the best plan, and he puts neighborhoods in the right districts. It makes more sense. Far East Dallas will get their own representative, and that really pretty much what happens. That is a perfect plan. Of course, tweaks can happen. Of course, let's just put this street. Let's change it to this street, to that street. Or personally, I would District 13 should have taken Denton and the border in 635. That should have gone all the way to the Irving border. Of course, I can say that because I used to live there. I used to live there, and of course, everybody does their errands in that area too. They go to White. Everybody goes. They feed into White. They feed into all those places, and that would make more sense. Of course, we got about a week and a half left, and if you really want Plan 3 to go through, I recommend you email your city council person, you email Mayor Rawlings, and you just do all that and just let them know what's on your mind. I sure did that, of course, and of course I couldn't be at that meeting. I would have been at that meeting if I could, but of course I'm on the other side of the state, so yeah, it won't happen. So guess okay, there you go. Just right to your city council person and everything. But I'm really scared. This is really scary, and of course, what I thought would happen happened, and of course, very scary. 300 people want to be in a gerrymandered district. I have to figure out a way to tell maybe 250 or something, because maybe some of these people don't even live in District 8, or maybe they're just yes, let's keep South Dallas gerrymandered. And I really thought I did not have to say this, but I like the morning news because they fought for Kleberg. They're fighting for compact districts. The same arguments. City council person lives too far, and it's always been someone from Oak Cliff that gets elected. So if I were to run for city council, I'm going to be beat. Let's just say it right now. I'm going to waste my money, waste my time, waste my effort, because it's going to be someone from Oak Cliff that gets elected. Nobody from Kleberg, nobody from Raleigh, nobody from Pleasant Grove would win. It won't. And then you got the race car. They really think they need to be. And District 8 is going to be a black district. But of course, at the same time, it kind of pretty much screws up the Hispanics in the southeast side, and it feels like they're using us to elect their own people, which I quite honestly, I could care less who my council person was, as long as they're doing a good job. We don't have any phonies. We don't have none of that stuff. basically. Uh, that's all I look for. And here in Kleberg, we've suffered a lot through all these phony stuff. Went through city council who don't even pay attention to us, and crime and everything goes up. And so, if we were with Pleasant Grove, our council person would be much more closer, 10 minutes away instead of 20 minutes away, 10 miles instead of 34 miles. So let me know, criticize me, tell me what you think. I'm more than happy to try to respond if we have anything new. So that's pretty much all I have to say so far. So we'll just see. We'll see what happens, and if 16 gets chosen, I think there's going to be a lot of problems still.